What's up everyone, nikosolo here. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to solo Mythic Archimonde for the Felsteel Annihilator mount. For some context, I'm a 932 equipped Demonology Warlock with Heroic Tier 21 gear. The two legendaries that I went with are Wilfred's Sigil of Superior Summoning and Killjaden's Burning Wish. The reason that I went with Burning Wish is because it makes a huge difference in the second phase of the fight, and as you'll see I would have died without it. The second trinket that I have is Whispers of the Dark because it gives you a good haste buff, and it's very useful for DPS and boss down. Now for my talents I went with Shadow Inspiration and Improved Dreadstalkers just for more DPS. Demonic Circle is the most important talent and it's absolutely necessary. Power Trip can be useful for more movement, Demon Skin for survivability obviously, and Grimoire of Service and Soul Conduit also make the fight a lot easier because they add a lot of DPS. To get into the fight itself, you're going to want to precast Demonic Circle on the ground and use your Demonic Empowerment. Perform a usual rotation, summon both cooldowns, empower them. Doomfire and the Doomguard that Archimonde summons are very important and you should kill them as fast as possible. The fire itself is not going to do a lot of damage to you, but it's still easier if it's not there obviously, so keep DPSing the boss down. Now I opted to save my Thalkiel's consumption for this Doomguard. The Doomguard has an ability that puts a debuff on you, and the debuff is going to deal 500,000 damage to you every few seconds, and it can kill you quite easily, so you want to get rid of him as fast as possible. Archimonde's going to cast Allure of Flames, and then he's going to cast his Shadow Flame Explosion. When that happens, you're going to want to use your Demonic Circle to teleport back so it deals no damage to you. As you can see here, I just used my Demonic Circle, no damage taken, everything's good. So you keep DPSing the boss down. In this first phase, nothing much really happens. He's going to keep summoning this Doomfire. You're going to want to kill that as fast as possible. And you're going to want to kill the Doomguard as fast as possible too, obviously. He's going to enter his second phase at 75% health. In that phase, not much is going to change. He's going to stop summoning the Doomfires, but he will still summon the Doomguards. And he's also going to cast an ability called Broad Chaos, but that's an ability that puts a laser on you and another teammate. But since you're soloing it, it has no effect, so you don't need to worry about it at all. Those spikes that come out of the ground also do basically nothing besides knock you back if you stand in them, so basically just don't stand in them. At 55% HP, he's going to start summoning more adds. Those adds are the Doomguards and the smaller Infernal. Those are really easy to kill. You can kill them quite easily. Just use like one Hand of Gul'dan and it should kill them instantly. If it doesn't kill them instantly, use Demon Wrath and Demon Wrath should kill them pretty much instantly. When he casts his Shackled Torment, you don't really need to worry about it. It's going to do basically no damage to you. You can move away from it if you want and break the chain, but it's really just losing DPS for movement. So you're going to want to keep DPSing the boss down until he gets to 40% HP when he's going to enter his third phase, which is the Nether phase. And if he has this Doomguard up while he's close to 40% HP, you're going to want to kill the Doomguard as fast as possible, and you should watch his health after you kill this Doomguard, because you really do not want the Doomguard entering the Nether phase, because he can do a lot of damage and he can basically mess you up by not allowing you to damage the boss, and your pet might not get aggro on the boss. A lot of things can go wrong, so you basically want to avoid that by watching his health and either pushing him when he's close to 40% and he hasn't summoned the Doomguard, or stopping DPS and killing the Doomguard before he goes into the Nether phase. Now when you enter the Nether phase, you're going to want to desummon your Demonic Circle, which was upstairs, and then you're going to want to resummon it when you get down here. This is very important, as you're going to see when he casts Mark of the Legion on me in just a few seconds. In this phase, you're also just going to want to DPS the boss down, obviously, and kill the adds when they spawn. So as you can see, he casts Mark of Doom on me right there. I wait for it to get to 0 seconds, and I just use Demonic Circle, teleport back instantly. It's really no big deal at this point. When he uses it for a second time, it might get a bit harder. He's gonna summon his Infernals right here. These are really easy to deal with. You can just use one Hand of Gul'dan basically and Demon Wrath them down. It's really not big of a deal. You can single target them down if you feel like they're healing faster than you can do damage with Demon Wrath, but it's really no big deal. If they get to 100 energy, they do a AoE pulse. They can mess you up, so you want to kill them anyway. After he finishes casting his Infernals, he's going to start casting Crystal, which is supposed to push you back, but I guess since my pet is taunting the boss, he's not summoning the crystal, so it's really no big deal. And after that, he's going to summon these green slime pools on the ground, which explode after a while. You really don't need to worry about those, but I opted to not use any ability besides Shadow Bolt because I need my cooldowns for this specific phase. Now I slow this footage down. When these Void Star spawns, you're going to need to kill them as fast as you possibly can. So I cast my Fell Hunters on one, I cast my Hand of Gul'dan on the other, I empower all of those, and then I cast Shadow Bolt on the one on the left here, so my imps aggro to it and kill it instantly. Then I move on to this one on the right, and I also cast Hand of Gul'dan to kill it instantly. And for this last one, I wouldn't have any cooldowns available, so I use my Killjaden's Burning Wish on it, and I kill it instantly. And when he does this, he also casts Mark of the Legion on you, so you need to watch out for that too. And when he casts it, you simply use your Demonic Circle and teleport back. That's basically the hardest part of the fight. If you can manage to get past this, it's the home stretch and you basically kill the boss. He's going to summon his Infernals once more. You can just, again, cast Hand of Gul'dan and use Demon Wrath to destroy them instantly, and then you're going to want to DPS the boss as hard as you possibly can so you can avoid getting second Void Stars, just so you don't have to deal with that again. This is really easy, so you just basically DPS him down. None of the mechanics he casts at this point even matter. He's going to, I believe he's going to cast the Slime Pools on the ground again, but you don't really need to worry about those since they won't do any damage to you whatsoever. They're really irrelevant. See, he casts those pools and I really don't even move out of them. They just really irrelevant. And as you can see, I'm about to kill him, cast a few more spells, and there you go. So that's how you solo Mythic Archimonde as a Demonology Warlock. I haven't tried this as an Affliction Warlock or a Destruction Warlock because I don't play those specs. I don't even have Concordance on them. It's really not that important to me. Sadly, the mount did not drop for me this time, but it's surely gonna drop next week, right guys? So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed soloing this boss as much as I enjoyed making this video, which is not a lot because it took me like 20 tries to get this right. And yeah, until next time guys, see ya!